everyone, this is the story of my English journey, and I want to show you guys how music, books, movies, media, and school shape the way I speak and understand English today. Everything I'll share comes from real experiences that influence how I communicate now. My first encounter with English came from child shows like Dora, Barney, Narnia, and even Star Wars. I didn't understand the word back then, but the voices, the song, the tunes stuck with me and made English feel familiar from an early age for me. And growing up, I listened to a lot of English songs. Back then, I listened to Bruno Mars and Maroon 5 almost every single day, even if I didn't know the meaning. But I love the singing along, even if it's like gibberish, and it quietly helped me get used to an English sound. And then, as I get older, I realized English was all around me, especially in the packaging of the product that I use. I didn't study it intentionally, of course, but I kept saying English words everywhere, and it slowly became part of my everyday environment that I get used to. In school, English was more serious. We need to memorize grammar rules and memorize vocabulary, which sometimes felt disconnected and different from the English that I heard in music or movies, but it still gave me the basic structure of English that I needed. And there's a song that changed everything that motivated me to learn English more seriously. It is Shape of You by Ed Sheeran because one day my brother told me to not search the meaning of the song, but as a child I searched it up. And well, I'm shocked because the meaning is very adultery, so I want to learn it more about English. And then as I get older, I became a part of several fandom and communities. Fandom taught me so much English without me realizing it. It's like when I'm reading comments, memes, and reactions, it helped me learn how people truly talks in English. And alongside it, I started to discovering fanfiction. Fanfiction is like my biggest teacher in the journey of my English because I can learn casual expression and emotional lines. And well, fanfiction is made English feel fun. So, and then I finally feeling like a real English user when I finished reading this book, The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, because throughout the reading, I never ever opened Google Translate, so I feel so proud that I understand all the books just from my knowledge and understanding of English. And then, well, as I am now, I'm an English literature student, and it took things to a very another level because I had to read deeply, analyze text, and express ideas in English, and it pushed me to think more critically and communicate more clearly with English. And then, well, through all the media that I consume, I started experiencing an intercultural shift. I began noticing how different culture express ideas, humor, and emotion. And well, English became the tool that helped me to understand between these culture differences. And in global spaces like Formula One communities they joined, English naturally becomes the main languages because it's a global fandom. And I also watch YouTube and also important email with English. And this is why English my lingua franca, because it connects me to the world with only one languages. And then, well, now my identity is a mix of many influences, like Indonesian culture growing up, and then Western culture, and all this blends together in the way I think and use English. It's a mix that feels natural to me. And of course, I switch language pretty often. I use Indonesian and English. I use Coach with when I conversating with my friends, with other people, because sometimes I forgot the word in one language, so I just use another language that I know. Then English also changed the way I express emotions because sometimes English feels softer and easier, and especially for sensitive stuff. And I can't really express my feelings in Indonesian because it feels so close, so me, and so familiar. Then, well, of course, journey wasn't always easy. I struggled a lot with paragraph phrases that are very long. My mind start to blank. I don't even know what I'm reading. And also when I saw my friends speaking very fluently, I am very insecure, of course. Then I realized I learned English through many different modes: song, video, subtitle, fanfiction, race broadcast, and academic tags. Each mode gave me something different, and together they shape my overall English literacy now. Well, today, I see myself as a hybrid English user. My English shaped by all the influences I grew up with, English and Indonesian culture, of course. And this layer come together every time I communicate with other people. And my English journey, of course, isn't over yet. I still want to improve, want to learn new things, and explore more global communities. And I'm excited to see how my English continues to grow in the future with the modes that I choose to use. And yeah, well, thanks for listening to my story, and thank you to all the songs, the movies, the fan fiction, the book, the race broadcast, the lecture, my friends that helped me shape me into the English user that I am today.